Good morning traders, Joseph here from Eightcap. So we're just going to start overnight. The USD saw a small boost as US ISM manufacturing PMI came in better than expected. Chinese data came in yesterday as expected. And we'll get on to the upcoming news that's due for the Australian market a bit later from the RBA. Just starting with the Australian dollar, weaker again this morning. We're going to get onto it in a little bit more very soon with the rate decision coming today at 2:30. We can see that failed to hold yesterday, and we still continue to sit around these lows. A break above these lows would set up a much more significant break lower, but we're yet to hold it. Now we're going to go on to oil, because oil was in quite a similar story to this, but it did actually break. So last night we saw a move back below $50 per barrel, and we saw a break of the 2019 low, and this level had held basically all of last year, which set up that rally, and now this corresponding downtrend. So oil could start to think that it's possibly a new continuation after a very long-term consolidation here. If that was the case, if we were to go back to test new lows, a possibility is 43, but for now we'd want to see a new correction like one here, and then that correction turn into a new lower high continuation, get sold down, break the low and continue lower to really confirm that this medium to nearly long-term downtrend is got a fair way more to go. So oil's definitely one that is really feeling the pinch at the moment, with worries about the global economy, and that's being compounded now by the current outbreak of the coronavirus. Gold overnight gave back some gains. It had a really good run running into last night. We've seen that nice leg up. Started the day higher, but then fell away, and sellers really just held sway the entire day, but we did see a late pullback late in the New York session. Buyers came back, just pulling back nearly 0.5%. This area here is short-term support, and we've got a bit more support down here. That is a new higher low for now, but if we see a break of that today, then we'll start to say that there's a break of a fast trend going on. It could be further on of a new short-term correction. We'll just have to see what happens with this bar if sellers can break below that level and close. Now the pound last night as well, it was a bit. The US dollar made a bit of a fight back last night, and this affected the euro. The euro did cut losses, basically half its losses yesterday after a pretty strong decline after a dollar fight back. Now the pound was really hit hard yesterday. It fell over 1.3, 1.37%, back to that support here. This is a key support level just around this area here. A break below this starts to set up a break out of the range, and a possibility of a new short to medium term downtrend starting, but we do need to break that support point first. The dollar CAD, it continued higher. It had a really strong session yesterday, all the way back up to basically testing some levels not seen since late 2019. Buyers got all the way back above 33.00. This level has this level up to the 33.20 point has been pretty strong resistance, and then again up to 33.44. So the long-term picture is, if we could see a break above this level here, then this level, that would really show that this current uptrend is healthy and strong. But if we do make it to this level, we'd like to see how buyers and sellers interact with each other. We are pretty extended now off this moving averages, so if we did see a correction develop, it wouldn't be the most strangest thing. Now just going on to today at midday, to 2:30, we have the RBA rates decision and rates statement. Now the cash rate there was some speculation late last week that the RBA could be looking to cut rates by 0.25%. This actually was reflected on Forex Factory for basically a day. Things have changed now. They're looking for sentiment to be on hold. So there's it's a tiny bit spicy, you might say, this one, with expectations of a cut now going back to a hold. This is on the back of the global issues with coronavirus. So I personally think we could see a hold, but don't hold me to that. I don't have really any inside information or much better of an idea than most people out there. So if we do see a cut now, that would really do some damage to the Aussie dollar. We could possibly see a break below the September 19 low, and further with a bit further. But if we see a hold, you could see buyers consolidate at this point. But a lot's going to come out in today's statement from the RBA. So there has been speculation of further rate cuts. Now they're looking for a hold. So what the RBA comes out with in the statement is could have some pretty heavy impact for the Australian dollar today. So 2:30 today, make sure if you trade the Aussie or have AUD positions, just make sure you tune in at 2:30 to the rate decision and cut. So it could be some fireworks, or we could just get a continuation of what we've been seeing, that rates are at a decent level, and they will continue to hold. So that's it for today. We hope you have a good trading day, and just a further note that overnight was the deadliest day of the coronavirus, with over 70 deaths in 24-hour period, and it's being reported now that the death toll has exceeded SARS. I did read some news reports, but this is definitely an ongoing and developing situation, and it looks like it's getting a touch more serious. The Chinese share market had a horrible day yesterday, as expected, after opening after the Lunar New Year. A lot of the indexes were down over 8% during the day, but US stocks did come back yesterday, and the Nasdaq was a star overnight, adding over 1%. So it's a bit mixed at the moment with the coronavirus, and how on its influence it has been having effect on global equities. So another thing to keep a bit of an eye on, and an eye on its influence. So until tomorrow, hope a fantastic trading day, and bye for now.